welcome to the Faithful Farmer Momma, the Portillo Homestead. If you're anything like me, one warm day in the middle of winter can set off triggers to pull out seeds. I adore winter. I love the snow. However, Mother Nature has a tendency to trick us into thinking that spring will be here soon. I planted some paper whites in my window this year and they are blooming and the smell is wafting through the kitchen and it is just such an amazing thing. It makes me dream of tulips and daffodils and hyacinths and planting peas and broccoli and cauliflower. Oh, how I love the spring. I love gardening. It's my dirt therapy, as my husband calls it. When I get kind of crabby, he'll say, "You really need some dirt therapy today," kind of forcing me out into the garden. So I wanted to come to you this morning or this afternoon, whenever you might be watching this, and just kind of tell you a little bit about how I organize my seeds. Before long, it will be time to plant all of those seeds, and I'm so excited about that. Before we get started into that, I just wanted to tell you thank you for being here. If you would, please go ahead and subscribe right here. I think it's right here. It might be on this side, but I think it's right here. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any videos. My goal is to come to you 3 times a week. Once on Mondays, which I will do something crafty, something DIY, renovation, painting, fixing furniture, decoration tips, lots of stuff like that. Wednesdays will be what I call working it on the farm. We will talk about farm things like seeds and gardening and animals and cultivating the ground and things out in the land, tearing down trees, pulling on the tractor, planting seed out in the pasture. And then my Fridays I plan on sending out a recipe and coming to you live, hopefully, with a recipe that is something dear and near to my family's heart. It will also be about kitchen tips, great products that you found out there, all kinds of kitchen stuff. So I hope you'll join me for all of those. And please, if I miss one, please excuse that. I will usually let you know ahead of time. So what I did this year, I had a large container and it was full of seeds and I didn't even know what I had in there. And one of my other YouTube friends kind of inspired me to go through and fix my organization. So this is kind of what I did. I'm going to go ahead and pull you off and move you so that you can see exactly what we do here at the Portillo Homestead. So this is my seed bucket. This is my coffee. This is my seed bucket. Once a year, I will go through and actually go through seed catalogs. I will journal everything that I actually plan on doing. I also will journal where I plant things so that I have an absolute knowledge of where everything is. I do have a lot of gardening books. I love to garden. Gardening is so amazing. So I actually have a lot of catalogs. I have a lot of books. I have a lot of things that I will try to get new types of things in. Again, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. There's so much information out there. So if you're looking for new, I want to say breeds of plants, that's really the best place to get information. And then of course, all of these catalogs, there are so much in these catalogs that can help you learn when things grow and learn how to plant them and when to plant them, where to plant them. It's amazing. So I went through all those seeds and I was very surprised at what I had. So I bought this cute little bucket. I think I bought this at Dollar General for like $3 or $4. Yeah, I already took the sticker off, so I'm sorry. And I went through, let me just open it here. It's hard to do with one hand. I went through here and actually, I have some strays in there right now. I went through and I just got some cardboard papers and I actually just listed on there what was in each little section. And then I organized them according to what I had. Now, there are a few things that are kind of out of place because I need a new spot for broccoli and cauliflower. So they're just kind of sitting up here in the front, if you notice. This is kind of where they are. I also put dates on everything so that I know when I open them. I'm planning on getting a second box because I do have a lot of flowers, and those, I just have those kind of strode in here. I don't even have them in sections or listed. I just kind of have them in there, and that is not organized to me. I really need to go through and fix that. The neat thing with this box is I'm able to go through here and find what I need right away, and then I can take it out with me to the garden. Now, the other thing that I do is I have this awesome book that I bought probably about 2 years ago. It's probably backwards in my video, but I just wanted to show you. It's called The Vegetable Gardening, and it is printed, it's done by Timber Press, and they have one for every section in the United States, every region. So I had one for the east, the southeast, and then we moved to central, and we are actually considered southwest. And it goes through, if you can see here, it goes through January through December, and it even has an edible section, and they're not tabbed, but they're tabbed by month. So you can actually go in here. Talks about getting planted. This is for January, and then it tells you everything that you should be doing per your zone. So, excuse my shadow in there. I'm really sorry about that. Again, working with a new program, trying to get lighting, but it actually tells you like what your plan should be, where you should maintain, what you should plant indoors and outdoors right now, what you should be harvesting now, which is really cool because I had never planted a winter garden until this year because of this book. So when it's time for me to plant certain things, I actually stick my seeds in my book. So I know when to go out and actually plant them. So beginning of February, I will look at all of these. I will go out to my garden and I will actually maintain the garden area and plant these in February so that I will be able to harvest in 30, 60 days. It's just a really great book. So that is my organization skills. I'm just curious to know if you would comment below, how do you organize your seeds? Where do you put them to keep them dry and cool and not too hot and not getting wet? Is there a specific way that you organize types of seeds? Like I have probably 4 or 5 different types of broccoli in here. How do you organize those so that you know what you're supposed to be planting? And what are some of the best types of seeds that you've purchased? Like, have you gotten from a seed company, or did you just go to, say, Tractor Supply and buy them? I had gotten some books from some heirloom companies that I'm hoping to be able to use so that I can reproduce and get my own seeds. I'm just curious. I would love to know your thoughts and on this subject. It's something that I'm so looking forward to doing this year. I want to be able to make produce and bring it into our home so that we don't have to buy stuff, and all year long, because I can and I preserve as much as we can, and most of the time we have a lot that lasts us through the winter, but like right now we are down to the staples, and I'm starting to have to buy in the store, and that makes me so sad because I'd prefer to just go out back and pick it. It's so much better. So anyway, please comment below, let me know what your how you maintain this part of your gardening section. I'm really curious to know. Thank you guys so much for being part of my channel. Please share videos, share comments, talk to each other. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. If there's things that you want to see, please comment below or just privately message me. I would love to answer your questions. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a really blessed day.